Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got cheated on right before Christmas. For context, we dated from November to December, and at my high school, it has like elementary, middle, and then high, but I didn't go to elementary or middle, so I just started in high and I was a freshman and he was a sophomore. Okay, so basically, we we start dating in November, and halfway through November, I get a text saying, "Oh, I hate myself right now," but I didn't read it until 5 hours later because I had went to the movies with my family and we went out to eat after, and that takes like a long time because we're all slow. And so I read it. I'm like, "Oh my god, what happened?" He's like, "I don't want to talk about it," and I was like, "Okay, I'll just see you at school then," because it was on a Saturday. We had school on Monday. I only say this because that was when he started acting like weird and distant. Like I get that he was mad at me, but he just like wouldn't communicate with me. Okay, so we're gonna like fast forward into December, and I buy his gifts for Christmas. He buys mine, and he gives me my gift, and then I forgot his at home right before Christmas break. So I tell him, oh, "Yeah, I'm gonna bring it next week. I got you. Don't worry." Okay, so this is like 3 days before Christmas. I'm sleeping and I get up in the middle of the night because that's just my nightly routine. And I look at my phone and I get a text from him saying, "I think we should break up. This just isn't working for me anymore." And so I'm just like, okay, because I didn't feel like writing a whole paragraph about how I was heartbroken at 3 in the morning. So the same morning, but it's like at a reasonable time at like 10, we're talking about it. And he's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." So then I go and I tell one of my closest friends who's a junior. But little did I know, because I didn't go to the same school as them in elementary or middle, that her friend and him had dated. And so when I told her this, her friend had texted her and sent her screenshots of her and my man texting 2 days before we broke up. I'm gonna insert screenshots. You can just pause to read them. Okay, so that was my man and then his ex. And if you actually read it, you would see where he says, "Well, she cheated on me in the first like 2 weeks and didn't tell me." And I asked him about it. He said he saw hearts on my phone. Mind you, those hearts were from my grandfather. And I showed him that. I showed my phone to him multiple times, and I didn't care if he had it. But when I had his, he would like snatch for it back. Also in February, the girl that he cheated on me with texted me, and she was like apologizing, and I accepted it. But then 2 weeks later, they got together.